For the last week of November, my husband and I visited Japan for the first time, and it was incredible. I think probably my favorite trip that we've ever done. Originally, I wanted to film a vlog, but I am not the most comfortable filming on the go. I just have a hard time with being in the present moment and filming, and I truly did want to enjoy where I was. I also feel very self-conscious filming with other people around, so what I do have are a bunch of photos and iPhone footage, and I thought that instead I would share with you my top 3 favorite spots each in Tokyo and Kyoto, which are the cities where we went. And then I'll do a little stationery haul, so I hope you enjoy it. I'll start with my top 3 places that we went to in Tokyo. So just a note, for both cities, these are not in any particular order because I think it's very difficult to compare completely different kinds of places. First, in Tokyo, Toto Gallery. This is not the museum with the famous toilets, but rather a free art gallery near Akasuka, I believe, with 3D models and miniatures and an architectural bookstore. It's great for architects or anyone interested in architecture. Even if you're not, I'd still recommend visiting that general area because it felt like this amazing escape. Even as we were walking around, we would stumble across these unexpected little sites like Nogi Shrine and this out-of-the-way Blue Bottle Coffee with this koi pond outside. Next is Joshimaru. There's a bunch of locations, but we went to the one in Koishikawa. It's a conveyor belt, but not a revolving sushi restaurant. So you order the food on an iPad and it's delivered to you via a conveyor belt, similar to revolving sushi, but the sushi isn't circling around for you to pick up. Guys, I did not understand the hype around tuna until I tried the tuna at this place. It was just melt in your mouth, no fishiness at all. I don't even have a picture of it because I ate it so quickly. Last but not least, Kizasu Coffee in Shimbashi, which is the area where we stayed. The drinks were delicious. They have both coffee and tea, and I also loved the honey toast. My husband got the pastrami sandwich, which was also fantastic. The food was just good portions, good prices, simple, comforting, and it was in this converted garage behind a 7-Eleven, which was a very cool space. Now, for Kyoto, I'll admit everywhere we went to in Kyoto was pretty bustling with fellow tourists. I think Tokyo is so big that you can more easily find those less crowded corners and pockets of peaceful spaces, but we didn't find that to be the case in Kyoto, at least not for us. So all the places I'm about to mention are quite popular and well known, but I still hope that my perspective can be helpful. First, the Nintendo Museum. It just opened in October, so you have to enter a lottery in order to be able to purchase tickets, and it has about a 3-month lead time, so we entered the lottery back in August. And when you enter it, you have to select a time that you would like to go. It does tell you whether there are more people or fewer people aiming for that same time, which is very helpful. Once you do get tickets, it is pretty seamless. The museum has a bunch of activities and interactive games. One thing that I enjoyed was a workshop we intended to make a set of Hanafuda cards. It was nice because it wasn't very artistically demanding, but the results were pretty good. Next, this one surprised me the most. I loved the Arashiyama Monkey Park. It's a 20-25 minute hike up this mountainside where monkeys roam free at the top. It is supervised by some staff to make sure that you don't get too close to the monkeys, and they also give you a bunch of tips to stay safe. I just found the monkeys so mesmerizing. I mean, look at them! Also, the foliage up and down the mountain was just the best I've ever seen. So beautiful. Like, I don't even have the words to describe it. I knew that it was a popular tourist destination, so to be honest, I thought it might be overhyped, but it completely exceeded my expectations. And it also wasn't crowded at all, at least when we went. I think the hike up the mountain kind of spreads people out so you're not all at the top at the same time. Finally, the last place I'll mention is Kyoto Loft, which is one of those big stores that sells everything from home goods to beauty supplies to stationery. Guys, there were so many cute things. I consider myself a bit of a minimalist, but I do have a few weaknesses, and stationery is one of them. So I have a little haul here that I would like to share with you. I thought it would be fun. It's actually a bit later now. I had dinner and showered, and I think now is a good time to show you the stationery. So this is my haul from Loft, Kyoto. I was just thinking that I haven't let myself open or use any of these things until I filmed this video, so it kind of feels like opening Christmas presents, which is extra exciting. Alright, the first thing, I've been wanting to get a clipboard, and I really like this clamp and color. Here's all the stationery. This face was staring at me, so I have to show you first. It's a cinnamon roll clip, and I think the intention, based on this image here, is to clip it so you can keep books open or journals. I think that's really handy, and it's just so cute. The next thing I got were these stickers. These are snow fairies, which are officially my new obsession because they're the cutest things that I've ever seen in my life. There's this type of birds specific to Hokkaido in northern Japan, and they're just like snowballs with eyes. Yeah, just the cutest things I've ever seen in my life. And these are cats, which are also the cutest things I've ever seen. These are some Post-its. So these are like my 3 favorite animals in the universe, and I got them all in Post-it form. I think it's kind of fun because like once you're down to one, it can kind of just become like a little display piece. Continuing the snow fairy theme, I have this memo pad, and there are 4 different designs. I've been looking for like a nice set of highlighters to use to color code my planner. And I just love like pastel, so this is perfect. This pencil, it's a mechanical pencil. I was super into mechanical pencils as a kid, and I haven't purchased one in a long time, so it's quite a treat. And my last 3 pens. You'll notice none of these are very practical colors. There's this sort of like mint green, sky blue. It's kind of like another sort of greenish blue. My favorite colors. There's one last thing. Yeah, there's a theme here. It's more snow fairies. Seriously, how can you resist these things? For me, it's quite the little stash, and I do hope that all of these will last me a long time. Some of the post-its and stickers I'm thinking of giving as gifts. Let me show you how some of the pens write. I think that would be cool to see.